There you go.
We got a red dot, folks. Welcome back to 3 Throw to Go, Akron's hottest and fastest growing show. I'm your host, Hank Forrester, coming to you live from Lil Bit Café on Kenmore Boulevard.
Yay!
Did I say that correctly?
You said that correctly.
All right, I'm here with Jen,
Hey guys.
and now we were talking before we went live. This is now Jen's 5th time on the 3 Throw to Go network, so I
need
think
a jacket.
from Saturday Night Live standards, I think we now owe her a jacket or something. So we'll work that out. We'll figure out those details. All right, but so thanks for inviting us over, and it's a big day for you right now.
Yes.
So initially I had you on. Now this has been going on for years.
Yeah, this is 2 years in the process.
Yeah.
To get to this point right here.
Right. So this isn't like just hey, you know.
No.
So you were one of our sponsors, and it's funny because there were Irish car bomb cupcakes, but you've done things over the years with us, and now here we are, a couple of years down the road, and now the dreams kind of the vision's becoming a reality.
Very much reality. I've not slept in about a week. Reality.
All right. So tell us the process of. How did we get to this point right here? Let's rehash everything.
Okay, so the process to this is we had the Better Block event here on the Kenmore Boulevard like 2 years ago. From there, that was to kind of invigorate people to, you know, bring life back to the Boulevard and different things like that. So that's kind of how like Micah met Todd, the owner of the building, and they got to talking about putting a cafe here. And then Micah's like, well, my friend Jen does all of this and teaches and everything. So then they brought me on, and then for the last 2 years, we've just been plugging away at numbers and drawings and construction, and to here we are. Okay,
so the initial conception, so you guys know where we're at. We're on Kenmore Boulevard, and it's the corner of 15.
15.
So it's just this tiny little corner nook, and coincidentally, it's directly across from the Rialto Theater where we do all our Rubber City Reviews work and where the Voices in the 3 Throw competition is taking place next month. So we kind of know the neighborhood now. We also have covered First Glance. So now, all right, so when did the building become a thing?
So Todd's owned the building for a while, and it's kind of sat empty. And like when they did the Better Block, they actually made like a makeshift coffee shop in here, and then that kind of got people's like juices and things flowing. But then like when we got in here and we're like, well, we could put a kitchen back there and different things, just do a small little cedar, and that's kind of the owner has been great to work with and stuff like that. So he's helped with a lot of the construction and everything, so to make this whole like vision come to life.
Okay. Now, does this also work in conjunction with that jobs program that you were working on?
It does.
Explain how that works.
Okay, so the jobs program is I teach 3 6-week courses to mothers, young and moms who want to better themselves, better their families. They want so, and if they're interested in the culinary field, they take my classes, and they go through 3 6-week courses. At the end of the course 3, they get their level 1 certification. But what we were able to get a grant a year ago, and to kind of subsidize that, but also incentivize people on the Boulevard to hire our girls. So what we're doing is after they're done with the courses, they're going to come here and work and get that practical, like on-the-job training that they would need, and then from there I can send them to my friends that have the higher-end restaurants, so that they have the background and the training, and they can work there and stuff.
Okay, so that's the behind-the-scenes of the program. Now, as far as the restaurant itself, how process-wise, so we had the little cafe demo, and we're like, hey, well, we could put a kitchen back there. Let's turn this into a thing. Talk us through that now. How did that process go?
That was a lot of meetings. that was a lot of sitting and like.
This is where you gotta be careful. This is where you gotta be careful to not slam like agencies. Okay.
Well, no, there wasn't. I mean, there wasn't. No one really slammed. Like we've actually kind of worked a lot of things within house. We haven't had to use a lot of other people and different things like that.
Okay.
Todd does construction, has a construction company, and works in real estate, so he had the right crews to come in and do the demos and different things like that. And then between Micah and I are both having 24 years in the food industry, so we know what we're talking about, he knows what he's talking about, and kind of all actually meshed very well together.
Okay, so when did the actual construction start and when did it finish?
So like construction really started like right before Thanksgiving, and we finished construction like yesterday.
Okay.
the final touches, like the hanging a few things.
Like Weird Science, where the grandma and grandpa walking in and everything's sliding into place.
Yes, it did. Like we were talking for 2 years about this, and then all of a sudden, like it actually became live very quickly.
Okay.
And at one point, I was like, "Well, can we slow this back down a minute?" Like,
okay.
But we're excited because it's up, it's running, and
we'll take a look around in just a minute, but let's get through the main questions first. What are the hours going to be?
So the hours for right now, we're calling them like our winter hours, are 11 to 9 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then 11 to 10 Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we're closed on Sundays. But now, if you Rialto or Live Music Now has an idea, I've already told them we would stay open later.
Okay.
And then in the summer, we're definitely going to have later hours, and then by summer we should have delivery as well.
You're not open tomorrow yet, though.
No, we are.
Right now we're in training mode.
We are in training mode, getting all the girls trained back there to know how to make the sandwiches and everything.
Well,
we open Monday.
But what I'm saying is, when we do these events at the Rialto, which we're going to start doing more regularly, we'll send them your way because they're allowed to take food in the Rialto. Okay, yep. But the Rialto doesn't serve food. So that's a nice little partnership we can work out right away with you. All right. So on top of that, then. So what are menu? I'm assuming it's a limited menu.
So yeah, we have our basic menu, and then because it is a very small kitchen, we're doing everything in small batches, so that'll help make sure it stays fresh. And then we're gonna do daily specials, and we're putting our own twist on some things. You'll get your normal stuff that you can kind of get anywhere, but then we'll put a twist on different things. Like we have a falafel waffle as one of our street foods. We've got parm fries, egg salad. What are some of the unique ones? The old school pinwheels that your grandma used to make.
Okay.
We got a fun twist on that, and we're serving it as like sushi.
And it's all like, it's designed to be street food. In other words, you're going to have it so it can go. It can go right with whoever.
Right.
Take it away.
Because we have limited seating. We can seat about 13 people in house, but we'll have enough to carry out. We got a carry out window, so if the lobby's locked, use the window. But yeah, and we'll have like stuff in the deli case for like grab and go.
Okay.
It's already prepared, and you can just kind of grab it and go.
Very nice. So it's kind of almost like a cross between like a Bunny Bees and an Owls in terms of the way that you can serve. Okay. All right, so folks, I'm going to flip the camera around right now. We're going to take a look around here. Let's do that. Hit the button. Get off of my end. Here we go. So here's our basic seating area. You can see, so there's the Boulevard right there. Cars going by. We will
have outside seating in the summer.
Okay. That'll increase capacity.
Yep.
All right, I got a comment from Jillian Roberts. She says, "Tell Jennifer I said hello and you're a superstar."
Thank you, Jill.
All right, so here's the deli counter area that you're referring to.
So right now, obviously, there's not a lot in there, just some stuff from what we've been practicing today. So, but by Monday, it should be full.
I mentioned to you off cam, I love the lighting.
Thank you. Micah and I fought over the lights, and I won.
Why, you can see you went with like an industrial open look.
Very, very much. That's Kenmore is a blue-collar town. There's a bunch of factories around where our parents used to work and grew up and different things like that. So that we kept it very much like that. Our uniforms are going to be like factory uniforms for the staff when they come in.
Oh, nice.
So we kept it pretty open out here.
We got comments coming in from Callie Ann. Love you, Jen. Can't wait to check it out. Me and Aaron need a lunch spot. And then Jessica Walker says hello as well. Okay, so this will be like the serving counter area?
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll have, we're going to have soups daily. The tomato bisque will be our kind of our standard every day. We'll have that. And then we'll have a soup du jour that will change every day. And that will kind of depend on Micah's whim, what ingredients that we have in, different things like that.
Okay. And then here is our...
That's our carry-out window.
There's a carry-out window, so it's right here next to the serving area and in between the deli counter.
Yep. And then the plan is to actually expand the sidewalk and have patio seating out there as well.
Okay. All right, let's take a look back here. And here's our kitchen. And there's Micah. Hey, Micah. Let's get on over here and catch you doing stuff. All right, so you've got a number of years of food service. That's what I've heard.
24 years.
24 years, and you kind of experimentally created the menu. Is that correct?
Well, it's just some stuff I've used in the past, some other stuff that I've learned throughout the years. I go to Kenmore, I would go to company food, go to regular menu, but also keep things up a notch a little more.
Okay.
So, like, some of the stuff we're working on, we have a carnival style sausage sandwich. Right now, we're working on our hillbilly cheesesteak.
Doing a cheesesteak right now? I might have to check that one out. All right, so here's our cooking area.
Yeah, so we've got a very tiny kitchen. We're still trying to figure out how to organize everything. You know, that's what today's for. Today's training.
Right.
The girls from the jobs program are here learning. We have another new hire in learning how to do it and stuff today too. So it's one of those things, until you're in it and you're figuring out what works best for you, you're not going to know.
Are you going to have ice cream?
So in the summer, our plan is to actually have Philly water ice.
What's it called?
Philly water ice.
Okay.
So it is different than Italian ice.
Okay.
And I've heard from all the kids that go to Philly for the mission trips.
Yeah.
That is their like go-to fun thing to eat while they're down there.
Okay.
And I actually last summer perfected how they made it. So we'll have it here for the summer. And then Micah wants the WWE novelty ice cream bars. So
Okay.
we're gonna get some of those for the summer.
We're going to have a bunch of fun novelties.
Yeah, but like, you know, you're not gonna find a lot of normal stuff around here.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
So we like to change it up. So sometimes you'll find normal, sometimes you won't, you know.
All right, well that sounds good. Let me flip this back around. All right, so when do you officially open?
So we officially open Monday. We're kind of calling on our soft opening and different things like that. The first few days are definitely going to be cash only. We're waiting for our credit card thing to come in from Vegas.
Okay.
But we'll have the POS running, so just a few days of cash, and then we'll be able to take cards and everything like that.
Okay. All right, well, we're done here. I'm gonna grab a couple samples of food, and I'll get some pictures up for you on the IG. We'll get it up on Instagram for you. Well, hey, good luck.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
I'll talk to my producer about how we get you a jacket for free throw. I mean, that's a new thing. We never had that one. All right, folks. Let's see. Tomorrow, like I mentioned, we'll be at the Rialto for Rubber City Reviews, and the boys will be doing their Oscars preview. So feel free to stop on in for that. Grab a drink, bring some food, and hang out for the show. That's at 1 o'clock until about 2 or so. And then on Sunday, I'm going to be live from the Manchester Road Acme with Katie from Acme Fresh Markets. And we're going to be going around and taking a look at the cakes that are going to be on display at the Acme Cake Festival. But until then, don't know where I'm going, but there ain't no sense of being late. You know what to say. Say goodnight, Shirley.
Good night, Shirley.